Hey everybody, it's Joe Artis Horn. I'm down here at the Whispering Ponies Ranch with my beautiful mother, Nita.
Hi, guys.
And of course, you can see the little ponies behind us. We are in the thick of it. And it's a mix of emotions this week in that we are still having camp,
Right.
but we're seeing the end of the season. And so everybody's got that pre-end of season kind of lull coming on because they can see, we're experiencing our last therapeutic camp down here for the year with these children that come to us. Many of them are battered and abused. Some of them are wards of the state. Some of them have been rescued from sex trafficking. And their hearts are an opportunity to make everlasting memories with, if program is harnessed correctly and opportunities are presented correctly.
Right.
And so our goal and objective is to try to be as in tune with the Lord as we can possibly be for every little individual that we're serving. And I try to hop on. This year, we've done it more than ever before. I try to hop on whenever we've got a highlight or, 2 minutes to grab and keep you updated.
Right.
Many of you, the viewer, are supporters, both prayerfully and financially, to Skywatch TV and the ministry of Whispering Ponies Ranch. But something happened today. We're going to tell you about a little boy named Patrick. Something happened today, Mom, that we've never seen before.
No?
We had a young man come to the zipline activity, and he had more interest in riding with Grandma Blam on the ATV
I know.
than he did riding the zip line.
I know.
He was like seriously stressed out about the prospect that he wasn't going to get to ride the ATV. So for those unfamiliar with our program, each one of the kids this week will be presented with an opportunity to participate in our zip line activity. For followers of this ministry, you've seen B-roll of this throughout the years. The zip line is not just a roller coaster. It's an activity where kids can overcome inhibition and learn to trust. So there's a lot of structure that goes into it. But I've never seen someone observe others zip. And at the part where the kids are being brought back to the podium, what we call the platform or the crow's nest, where all of this starts, he's like, yeah, I could leave the zip. I want to ride on that thing. So for context, Grandma Blam
It's my job.
is down at the receiving end of the zip. So when they've come down, my brother-in-law, James Howell, they will bring the kids over to a ladder, and they're then taken down from the zip activity. But in order to get them all the way back up to the top of the hill where the zip line is, and all the counselors, they get to ride on Grandma Blam's ATV, which is parked right over there, but I can't film it because we have children moving around, and we've also got some license plates from counselors' vehicles parked nearby. But it was the funniest little thing. Patrick, he was really, really concerned about it. He was like, I don't know. I don't want to miss out on my opportunity to ride the ATV. I'd rather do that.
Oh, my goodness.
So I said, I tell you what, if we have a minute at the very end, we'll try to organize something special just for you with Grandma Blam. So we finish up the zip activity. There's just a couple of minutes left before they have to transition down to the pond where they're going to do fishing. And I get with their leadership and I said, Patrick, he's long since gone with the boys to the next activity. I said, can we get him on a radio and get him back over here? So anyway, their leadership, Angela, wonderful lady, she radios the other group. They go find Patrick. They bring him back, and he gets to do like 3 figure eights.
Yes.
I mean, like maximum overdrive, like many, many times more the loop than a normal zipping child who only is brought back to the top of the hill. He gets like 3 or 4 figure eights. I mean, I can't even explain, Mom. The smile on Patrick's face was like stapled,
Right.
like this. And he was so thrilled. What was that like to get to take Patrick out on the ATV for a couple of figure eights?
Well, most of the things I do are in the background. And so like you said, my job is to bring them from the receiving end back up to the crow's nest where they send them out. And so that's kind of like, zoop, and then we're there.
Right.
But I don't know, there was something about today that he was, all the kids were having fun with it. And I think he thought he was missing out. But I have never seen a kid connect the zip line receiving with that as a whole piece.
No, right.
So when he did zip, he did not want to miss out on that. He didn't want to miss the little, I call it putt-putt ride.
Oh, yeah. So I'm failing to give you a huge part of the context. He did not want to ride the zip. I don't think I made that clearly. But yeah, little Patrick did not want to ride the zip.
He chose to not ride.
He chose to not ride, so he has set a boundary. We respected the boundary. He declined to participate. We don't coerce these children into things they don't want to do.
Right.
But yeah, that's a huge part of the story that I missed. He's going to miss out now on his chance to ride the ATV. I'm glad you caught that. So for context, that's why this ride for him was so special.
Right, because he got to go on the putt-putt without zipping, so he really got to do what he wanted to do today.
Yeah.
And it was fun. So we zipped, you know, we drove him all around a couple times, and, you know, like you said, 2 or 3 different figure eights, and I kind of went up into the tall grass and down below the big tree, and just I kind of made it up a little bit, and he felt very special, and he was high-fiving when he got off. He was cute.
Memories like that, you know, we make dozens of them per day. These children are having their encounter with Jesus Christ. They're being introduced to people that love them. Many of them are giving their hearts to the Lord for the very first time from their broken background. The concept of a Savior or being redeemed or being loved unconditionally is totally foreign until they get here with the Royal Family Kids groups, all of the wonderful counselors and volunteers that come up with them, as well as our staff and all of the people here at Whispering Ponies Ranch that support these kids. And I always end all of my videos thanking you, the viewers and supporters, because without your patronage, without your prayers, there isn't a way to underwrite this. There isn't a way to make this happen. And so because of you, we're able to have these moments, and I'm only able to share less than a 1 percentile of them in these little moments where we take breaks to come out and tell you one of the stories that maybe stood out that week. But dozens per day. These kids they're absolutely it's a lavish experience, from the food to the animal interactions to the amenities, and it's all possible because of supporters like you. So we thank you from the bottom of our heart. Mom, are you ready to go cool down?
I would go take another putt-putt ride.
Oh, take another putt-putt ride. All right. We'll keep these coming to the end of the season. We're getting this close to the end, folks. We'll stay in touch. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.